Oh, we're live. Hi. I'm animating something today. Yes, I'm animating something today. I'm doing an oneyplays clip. You know about that? You know about that? Okay. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of animating. If you cannot tell by the just monstrous amount of layers. Yeah, I've been working on this for like a few weeks. Yeah, mainly like doing storyboards and stuff. It's pissing me off. It's so much. It's so much. I've been doing a lot. And I already have some of it done right here, right? And already set up. If you can't tell by all the just terrible, disgusting amount of layers, right? Yeah, it's a lot. Um, so I'm gonna continue working on that today. Yeah, we're gonna be working on this. Also, by the way, the reason why this is separated into layers, even though they're not actually separate frames, is so that I can like know the amount of frames I need to insert into this part of the clip, right? Because if you don't, something you might not know about Fire Alpaca, but even though it can be used as an animation software, like I use it as one, right? Even though that's like that, I can't insert audio into it. Which, if you don't know, that's a big problem, especially when you're gonna be animating like this. I'm just gonna get started. Yeah, and that's something that's kind of plagued me ever since I started animating with Fire Alpaca. Yeah, like when I started using Fire Alpaca, actually, like to animate stuff, I was doing small, like not really good looking parts for maps, right? Maps is in multi-animator projects, not the disgusting pedophile word, but yeah, and I didn't actually know that most animation programs like let you I'm not gonna let you insert like audio clips and stuff, because jeez. Yeah, if I would have known that, then I don't know, I probably would have tried getting used to something else. And I mean, I would like to learn another program. Like, I have tried a little bit at learning something like, I don't know, Grease Pencil, Blender Grease Pencil 2D, whatever it's called. I have tried learning that, but it's so complicated. Like, it's so complicated compared to Fire Alpaca, because I mean, and for a reason too. I'm not saying that Grease Pencil is at all like a bad program. It is a very good program. Blender in general is like really good, but it's complicated for a reason, and that reason is it's for professionals, right? Professionals use it, and I'm not on that level yet, right? I don't really understand that, and I don't know. I just yeah so. So I've done in the past research onto like free animation softwares, right? And what I've come up with is stuff like Krita, right? Adobe Animate, is that one that came up? I feel like it is. Stuff like that. And I want to use that. Well, actually, I have Krita installed into my computer, but it sucks. It sucks. I hate Krita. I actually hate Krita. Can I say that? I hate Krita. I am not a fan of Krita. Mainly because you can't control, or at least I couldn't find out a way to control pen pressure. Not pen pressure. What's it called? Correction. Right, correction. Which, up here, right, my correction is at the highest setting, 40. And this is a sketch, mind you. Yeah, because on its own, my lines look like super bad and shaky, and I'm not a fan of that, so I always have my correction up at the highest setting. But the fact that Krita doesn't let you like modify it at all, I hate that. That pisses me off. You know, not a fan. But on a lighter note, right? It looks like we don't have any frame rate problems. So that means that we fixed it. That means that we fixed it, which is the best thing ever, right? Because that means that next stream I can do another Spooky House of Jump Scares thing. Yeah. And here's a funny / cute note, right? Related. This is completely related to me animating oneyplays. In fact, they recently uploaded a Spooky House of Jump Scares Let's Play, which is funny, but not for me. It's not funny for me, because that means if I, yeah, that's interesting. So wait, let me. So it's what I'm planning on happening is it goes like this and then like that, right? One of those build up things. Yes. So we need to just put a ton of frames in between. We're good. But yeah, that means that when I give a go at doing Spooky's House of Jump Scares again with Pollen, and when I upload it, like the edited version, people are gonna think I copied oneyplays, which is very sad. But it's a burden I'm willing to have on my shoulders because guess what? That's a fun game, at least from what I've seen of it. Too bad those, like, the first like gaming thing we did of it wasn't at all, like, that's not salvageable, mainly because of just the terrible frame rate, or I guess stuttering, as it'd be more properly classed as, because it isn't like a consistently bad frame rate, it's just a bunch of stuttering, right? Which sucks, but you know, yeah. And also, here's a funny thing, right? So Binding of Isaac, right? I'm sure we all know that I like Binding of Isaac at this point, but there's a YouTube / Twitch person that I've been following for a little bit now. He goes by Sinvicta, right? Very cool guy. He's very good at the game, which first time I've seen someone who plays Binding of Isaac who's good at it, strangely enough. Because it's a very hard game. I don't fault anyone for not being good at the game, but it's a very hard game. But he's really good at it, and that's like one of his main sources of content. And recently he's been talking about how he's been having really bad internet problems, and you can even see that in like some of the clips that he uses for his videos. I mean, I say clips, he doesn't really edit at all, but you know, just the footage that he uses has a lot of stuttering in it, and he was saying that he was having trouble with it. And it's funny because a lot around the same time that he was having trouble with that, I was having trouble with that, you know. I don't know, that's just a silly little thing. I don't know, interesting, really makes you think. And it's funny because he was having the same kind of issue that I was. It turned out it wasn't actually just the what is it, Ethernet port, I don't know, something like that. We thought that it was just at the fault of like the port we used for internet, for Wi-Fi, right? That's what we thought. And when we tried to plug in another one, the Wi-Fi kept going in and out, just like it was before. So it wasn't the port. And then my brother, he's the one who made my computer. Shout out to him, right? He plugged a little thing in, a little juicy bit. What's it called? Did he just call them drivers? I don't know. Some kind of drivers. I don't know. But basically, it fixed it, and now I'm getting internet. Apparently better than before, so that's awesome. That is so sick. Yeah, I'm very excited to start doing content again, confidently. You know, like the lack of internet has been a big source of anxiety for me because I really do enjoy streaming. I mean, yeah, building up to it, I get supremely anxious, but after I do it, it feels really good, you know, just to do content. I don't know, I enjoy making content. Hold on. Wait, this doesn't make much sense. Wait, what? Hold on. I'm trying to get it in between. Okay, no, I think I understand. I think I understand how this goes. No, I don't. I don't. It's fine. Okay. So I think this line is the problem. I'm trying to make it so it's in between this part of the hat, but this is something else. Is it? Yeah, that's that part, and then that is way back there. Okay, alright, I understand what we're supposed to do right now. Okay, we're fine, we're doing fine. I heard about an album recently. Yeah, like I was recommended a video in my YouTube recommendeds that stuck out to me mainly because of its thumbnail, which said like, and title, and it was titled something along the lines of like, this album is like it broke me or something. That's what the guy said, and it stuck out to me. I was like, oh really? Well, I'm gonna click that, right? And so I did, and I watched the video, and it was a really good video. It was about an album. Well, obviously, what was it called? It was by someone who goes by the alias the Caretaker or something, and it was called like Everywhere at the End of Time. I'm pretty sure, something like that. And it was a 6-hour noise album. Is it called noise album? Something like that. Instrumentals, kind of. It's very strange. Yeah, 6 hours. And basically, like, I'm not gonna... I suggest you look into it yourself because it really is interesting. Apparently the album is about like dementia, like the 6, arguably 7 stages of dementia, right? And every, like, the reason why it's a 6-hour long album is that almost every hour or every song, or like, it's separated into stages to represent the stages of dementia. It's something interesting like that, yeah. And God, it is just interesting. It is interesting. I haven't listened to it yet, obviously, because it's 6 hours. But yeah, I really want to, mainly because the dude in the video who talked about it was like, he boiled it down to more of an experience than an actual, like, thing to listen to, and he recommended it as an experience to everyone else because he called it like a, what do you call it, like a journey of self-discovery, which is bold words when referring to a 6-hour long album, right? But I mean, maybe, who knows? I mean, it really did sound interesting to me, you know, because I love having new experiences. I don't know if you know this, right? But I love having new experiences, mainly because new experiences, like, are really good, especially when you're an artist, right? Because if you find yourself drawing very similar things over and over again, that's usually because of a lack of new experiences in your life, you know? And I know this must be something that a lot of artists are going through right now of all times because, you know, something quarantine, something, but it really is important to have some kind of new experiences, even if that's just something as simple as, like, watching a new movie or a new TV show, you know? Because if you have, like, a lots of new experiences, then you'll just draw new things, like, just instinctually, you know? And that's called, like, an artist catalog or something like that, you know? Because artists draw what they know, right? And if they know more things, or if they have more experience with more things, right? Or more varied things, you know, then they'll draw more varied things, you know? Just in general, I don't know. Maybe that doesn't help at all. Maybe that's just stupid. But I think it like does ring true for me, because in a period of my life where I was kind of isolating myself, you know, didn't go out, didn't really talk that much to people, I found myself drawing the same kind of things, you know, like full body shots on a, like, gradient background kind of over and over again, which wasn't very good for my artistic growth, because it just wasn't really that much, you know? Because if you don't draw, like, more varied I mean, I'm not saying that you can't draw the same thing over and over again, you know? If you don't care about your artistic growth and you just want to do it to have fun, sure, go ahead, draw the same, like, same characters, same poses, same color palette, same composition over and over again, as many times as you want. But even then, it's going to get boring eventually, won't it? And if you're so used to drawing the same things over and over again, then when it does get boring, you're not going to know how to draw anything else. But I don't know, that's just me, right? I do suggest trying to vary up what you do draw, though, because just, you know, just in general, that's a good thing. Yeah, for, like, many reasons. Yeah, none of which I will get into, of course. No, I'm kidding. I already did. New experiences. Those are good. Yeah, if you're looking for new movies to watch, I suggest looking at a website called Just Watch. Yes, it's called Just Watch. It's very good. Like, if you have several streaming services and want to see what all of them have, like, combined, Just Watch does that. You just, like, select the specific streaming services you have, and it shows you all the movies that they got, you know? Or you can search a specific movie you want to watch in this search bar of Just Watch, and it'll tell you where it's streaming, which is very cool, and also where you can rent it at. Yeah, Just Watch, very good website. Not sponsored, but I would suggest it. That'd be awesome to have a sponsor. Very cool. You know, I don't know. I got some tea with me. I got some chai tea. Yes, as always. I've been enjoying iced a lot more, iced chai tea. The first time I had it was at Starbucks, and I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks. Controversial opinion, I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks, actually. I mean, I do like their pastries and stuff. I mean, who doesn't, right? But they don't really have a whole lot of stuff other than that really appeals to me. Yeah, and the quality of tea from them like varies wildly depending on which time I get it. You know, specifically chai tea. I've had chai tea many times there before, and like sometimes it'll just taste like pure honey, like cold pure honey, and that's just terrible. Makes me feel fat when I drink it. It's not what I want. Nobody wants that. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe you want that. I legitimately do not know. Hold on, let me check my phone. Let me check my phone real quick. You don't even know how quick this will be. Okay. I'm done. You know what's awesome? Oh my god. Well, actually not so awesome. So, it's not summer it's not summer anymore, right? It's like fall. Around fall. Is it? Yeah, it's October. Fall starts like last month, doesn't it? I don't know. I actually don't know when months and seasons are. Is that smooth enough? Oops. Oh, I just got a new follower on Twitter. That's amazing. Okay. Let me look at this. Does that look fine? I don't know. I'm going for a really high frame rate with this. Yeah. So I guess a lot of the detail will be lost, but I think I'll put some more easing into it. Or more frames. Yes. Yes, more frames. But I'm really pissed off. I'm actually pissed off. Listen to me. So, so I'm in California right now. I mean, I live in California just forever, but California is kind of notorious for having just terribly hot weather, like just unnecessarily hot weather. Like I hate it so much, and for some reason it's still hot right now. Like we'll have some days where it's super cold, like I cannot feel my hands, they're numb, it's so cold, and we'll have some days that's just like excruciatingly hot, you know, like you just cannot go outside, and the air quality is terrible too. I'm pretty sure it's just smoke that's making the air quality bad, of like fires. Why is there fires going on, by the way, like right now in California? It's supposed to be cold. Oh god, pissed off. I really like cold weather, by the way. Like I legitimately love cold weather. I remember as a kid, like people would ask, would you rather be in like really really cold weather or really really hot weather, and I'd always say really really cold. You know why? Let me tell you why. It's because with hot weather, right, what are you gonna do if you're sweating, right? So let's say you're in public, right, and you got like a jacket and a short sleeve on underneath that, right? So it's hot, so you'll take off the jacket, right? Of course, but then you're still hot. What do you do after that? Take off your shirt? Well, in some public spaces, that is unacceptable. But even if it's acceptable in this place, right? Let's say you do take off your shirt. Then what? Then where do you go? Take off pants? You can't do that. That's illegal. No, it's not illegal. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. Maybe in like 1 or 2 countries, but no, it's not. It's not illegal. But that would be very uncomfortable, you know. Even if you do take off your pants, right? Then you're still hot. What do you do? What do you do? But if you're cold, let me tell you, if you're cold, buy a jacket. Buy another jacket. Just keep piling on things. And then eventually you'll get warm. And when you are warm, you'll feel very good. Because like the warmth that you feel when it's cold outside but like warm on the inside, that's an amazing warm feeling. You know, nothing like hot weather. It is literally, figuratively, literally the best feeling. You know? Like, that's the reason why, and I've seen that other people sleep like this too. I don't know, I'm very sure that not everyone sleeps like this, but like a few people do. I've seen it, where like just pile on a bunch of blankets over each other and like have the ceiling fan on at the highest setting, you know, because that makes it cold on the outside and warm on the inside, and that feels great. That feels amazing, you know. And I mean, I can do that in whatever weather, I guess. I mean, not winter, because you don't really need the ceiling fan on during winter. Sometimes. We still get hot during the winter. That's stupid. I hate the weather here. I actually do not like the weather in California. It is not good. I don't know. I mean, it's good for growing, like, I don't know, mangoes? Yeah, because mangoes thrive in, like, warm climates, don't they? Don't they? I don't know. I'm not a botanist, but I'm pretty sure they do. It's unfortunate because I didn't even get any mangoes this summer. Mangoes are like my favorite fruit. I love fruit, by the way. I love fruit. Fruit is the best thing. But I do know, like, I understand the reason behind some people not like enjoying fruit like at all, and vegetables too. I read something recently. It was like an article about why there are so many like kids, autistic and non-autistic, kids in general, that are very very picky eaters, and that's mainly because or picky eaters when referring to like fruit and vegetables. It's mainly because fruit, like if you compare a fruit to like a Wheat Thins cracker, right, or like a, I don't know, water cracker or something like that. For the cracker, the taste is always consistent, right? It's always going to be the same thing. You can come to expect like a singular taste that comes from it. But if you say like a blueberry, right? If it's too small, sometimes it'll be too sweet. Or it'll be too soft or too hard or too sour, you know, etc. Tart, whatever. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's actually why I just do not like blueberries, because they're the most inconsistent fruit. Can I say this, brother? I'm pissed off at blueberries. Whoever invented blueberries, Jesus Christ, shut up, John Blueberries. I'm gonna beat you up. No, he's not alive anymore. No, I'm kidding. I don't think there's one guy who invented blueberries. That's not possible. But jeez, that pisses me off. I just do not like blueberries. You know, how's this look? Maybe one more frame. Where do I put this? Right here? I don't know. Maybe right here. Okay, right here. I want to make this like really smooth, like crazy smooth. And yeah, maybe I'm putting too much effort into it, but you know what? I'm having fun, so whatever. I'm actually not like super experienced with animation, at least not recently. I used to animate like animation memes and stuff, but I enlisted all of those from my channel, so because they're not very good, you know. I've gotten better with animation, like a lot better, I'm pretty sure, mainly because I'm more open to using different animation, like, I wouldn't say tactics, that's a bit of a weird word to use, isn't it? I guess strategies? I don't know, I forgot the specific word for it, but yeah, I've been trying new things, like actually doing thumbnailing, which if you don't know, right, thumbnailing is taking the composition for specific scenes and drawing that, but like in small thumbnails. Like, I did that for the original, right, all the stuff. It's very old thumbnails of what it was originally gonna look like, but I've edited some things, right, yeah. And I have the cute little designs all in one little silly little reference sheet that I actually am very proud of the designs that I did for all the funny guys, mainly because of the good silhouettes, you know. They got good silhouettes. What can I say? Nothing. I can't say anything. No, it's okay. I can say things. But yeah, I don't know. This project is something that I'm really happy with being able to do, you know. I don't know, just I'm taking on a different approach to it, I guess, than my typical stuff. Like, I usually don't draw like this, you know. Usually I draw like more detailed and stuff, but yeah. Plus I'm like legitimately trying to make them on model somewhat, you know, like as I animate them. I haven't tried that much when it comes to like on model stuff in the past. Oh, this head actually makes no sense. I'm just now realizing that. It makes enough sense for me. Whatever. It's okay. It makes enough sense for me. Don't worry about it. This will go very quickly. Oh, by the way, the reason why they don't have any, why this guy doesn't have a mouth right now is because I'm gonna do the lip sync separately, you know, because it's a little too much to worry about the lip sync and the general motion, like, or yeah, just movement in general at the same time. It's too much. Focus on one thing at a time, right? So that I can, you know, don't half-ass two things, right? I'm whole-assing one thing, and then I will whole-ass another thing later. You know? You get it? Yeah, you get it. I don't do animation streams that often, also. Mainly because I don't really animate that often, you know? And I think that's another reason why I was super anxious building up to this stream. Just in general, you know, because, I don't know, what if people get pissed off somehow? Who knows, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am expecting like a little bit of flack for doing an oneyplays thing, mainly because my audience is completely different from their audience, you know? Yeah, like they spent years building up their audience to a specific niche of people who like, I don't know, crass and edgy humor. I say edgy humor. I do say edgy humor. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I actually don't know what my original point with that was, but I am kind of, you know, a little bit scared for releasing it when it's done, because I don't know, you know. Quinn, oh hi, hello, thank you for joining me on today's stream. Hi. We just started, right? It's 4:55 p.m. Yeah. Also, I fixed the cropping a little bit on like on the stream footage. You can see kind of a little bit. Yeah, before a lot less of the screen was obscured. Yes. Is your door open? No, my door is not open. And that's okay, because we are getting a good frame rate. At least I think so, right? We're getting a good frame rate because Streamlabs isn't giving me the little notification that I'm losing frames. So yeah, yeah, my door isn't open. Mainly because it was a driver's issue. Yeah, the Wi-Fi was a driver's issue, less of a range issue, and a lot less of a what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it was just a driver's issue. So we didn't need to leave the door open because my Wi-Fi connection has been doing very good. Yeah, I haven't called anyone. I should try calling Pauline, maybe tomorrow or something, because she's on vacation right now. She's like at the beach or something. I don't remember where she is. She told me, but I forgot. But that's why that's another reason why she can't be here. But I should try calling her, because before, with the really bad connection that was causing me grief with the bad frame rate, yeah, Discord was not doing well. It was like glitching around a lot. Yeah. Can't wait to see your amazing animating skills come alive with this project. Thank you. Thank you. Me neither. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Right now you can't really get a good idea of what it looks like right now, because I'm trying out a new thing that I know a lot of other like professional scale animators do. I'm not professional scale, but I know a lot of professional scale, like actual professionals do this, where they only animate the pieces of the body that's moving, right? And so that's why this is here, but then in the next frame it's not, right? And also why it's cut off in a lot of let me go over to him, in a lot of frames here, you know, because I'm I'm just focusing on specific bits of them, but when I do the line art, I'm gonna, you know, adjust it so that you can see all of it and whatnot. So yeah, so you can't get a good look at it right now, but yeah, don't worry about it. It's gonna go like this and then out. Okay, I think we're done with that section of it. Yeah, also I feel like it was a very good idea for me to use a very high correction for my line art, or not line art, this isn't line art, for my sketch, because before, right, the lines look like this, but now they look like this, which is a little bit better, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to be good at drawing without a sketch, kind of. Yeah, it's more readable, just in general. But how should I begin this? Let me figure out if this is on model, by the way, because a way that I've been, because like when these are really early frames that I'm animating right now, and this early on in the process, I wasn't really, you know, worrying about them being on model. But yeah, let me check that real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna read your message in a second. I see it. Let me just take this guy and then put him over it. Right, and see if the eyes match up. Real quick. Yeah, I mean, basically. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough for me. I'm just making sure. Just making sure. Did I mention I got a Wacom a few weeks ago? My art so far has been terrible. That's amazing, you got a Wacom. With a screen, right? I'm assuming with a screen. That's awesome. I hope you have fun with that. Yeah. My birthday's coming up, actually. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. It's on the 17th of this month. And as much as I would really like a Wacom, we're not the place to, you know, get one right now, because Jesus Christ, are they expensive. I mean, everyone knows, you know, they cost an arm and a leg and a liver and a, I don't know, uterus, I don't know, balls, who knows, but they cost a lot. So yeah, we can't get one of those, but it's fine. But I'll be fine. I'm okay with my Huion. I've managed this far with it, right? It's not a bad tablet. Yeah, I'm good. Happy early birthday. Thank you. I'm turning 16, which is interesting. It's interesting to say the least. I mean, I don't feel older. I don't think anyone does, but yeah. My birthday just passed myself. I turned 18 this month. Help. That's amazing. That is so awesome. I wish I was 18. I mean, I know, like, I've heard a lot of people talking about the stuff when they turn 18, where it's like, oh my god, I'm 18 and now I feel like the burden of responsibility setting in and whatnot, you know, adulting and all that. But I don't know. I'm just very happy that I have the artistic abilities that I do, because even though I'm not like, yeah, I can work on my skill set that will further make it easier for me to work in the workplace when I am of the age where I can legally work in the workplace, you know, like doing animation and stuff. Because right now I'm not like working super heavily on freelance things right now. I'm obviously working on this, but I can if I want to. And the book that I was actually working on with a dude that I was freelancing for, it's actually out right now, and it's really surreal to me because my name is on the cover, which is cool, but wow, like what what's up with that, you know? I don't know. It's interesting. You should buy it. It's called The Adventurous Squirrels of Cool Waters Cove, and it's illustrated by me. You should read it. You should buy it. You should read it. You should spend all the money on it. Yes, that is cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a very, very young children's book, like 5 or 6 years old. And let me talk about this. I'm not gonna. If I ever have kids, I'll get it for them. Yes, they will like it probably. I mean, Steve, the author guy, he said he claims that the book is about diversity, which, I mean, I don't personally see it, but you know, I probably just don't see it because it's like super something symbolism, right? Because, you know, they're all different animal species and whatnot. I mean, personally, I feel like Zootopia did it better, but you know, at the same time, Zootopia is a Disney thing, and Steve is like a, you know, he's a guy. I don't know. I like that guy. He's cool. He's a silly guy, and he emailed me recently. I'm not gonna say it. Am I allowed to talk about that? I don't think I am. So it'll actually be a secret. You will never know what I was about to say. Never in a million years. But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You can get the book. It's on Amazon. Yep. I don't know. I'll see how that goes, I guess. It'll be nice to, I don't know, have some kind of flow of money coming in for them. I should have asked for some pay up front. That would have been a good idea, but yeah. A budding prodigy and a spry autogenarian. Yeah, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go on a small rant real quick. I mean, I'm not saying this like against Steve. I love Steve. I love the book. You should buy the book. You should buy 10 copies of it, actually. But I'm a little pissed off that he didn't use the biography that I wrote for it, because mine was a little more humble. I mean, I thank him for the compliments and whatnot, but I feel like people might think that I wrote that, and they might think, oh, this little piece of garbage thinks he's so cool. He drew all this digital art. Digital art isn't real art, you know. That's what people say. And they'll say, this stupid little idiot, imbecile. I can do better, you know. I don't know. I feel like that biography might spur on that kind of reaction. But I mean, thanks for the compliment, Steve. But I really wish he would have used the biography that I wrote, that my dad and I worked on writing, because he did ask for one from me. He was like, hey, can you give me a picture of yourself and biography for the back cover? And I did that, you know. But you know, no, I knew he wrote it. I don't know if people would expect a 15-year-old to write that about themselves. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's the you know, common ideas that people have about 15-year-olds, right? The most I've heard about them is that people are like, oh, they're the meanest, you know, whatever. And I mean, I don't blame them for that. And by them, I mean adults who say this, because they were probably bullied by 15-year-olds. But honestly, I think, what age are you when you're in 6th grade? 12? Are you 12? Because I was bullied in 6th grade. Really bad. So I think the 6th graders are the meaner ones. But who knows? I don't know. That's just my experience. All I know is when 15-year-olds form in groups, I stay away. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have any groups, so don't worry about me. I'm not in a gang or nothing. Or anything or nothing. Or anything or nothing. You know? I don't know. That's kind of silly. Yeah, that's probably a wise choice. I mean, I don't really know other people my age. Yeah, I don't. Huh. Yeah, I just don't. That's interesting. I mean, I did. Was she my age? I don't know. I knew a girl in freshman high school year. Yeah, I knew a girl and she hit me. I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know any people my age. It's kind of silly. Yeah. Let me look at this. I guess that looks good. I mean, I'm gonna put more frames, obviously, but yeah. I was really fake deep when I was 15, if you can even imagine. Well, I mean, I know what that kind of personality is like. I mean, I've met some people that, not 15, they're actually older than me. Was he older than me? He was older than me by like a year, wasn't he? He was super fake deep. Oh my god, do not even get me started on that kid. Jesus Christ. He was in the same grade as me, but he was younger. He was younger by like a year. Yeah, he was 14. I was 15. And yeah, so in that year at that school, we had this thing called debates, right? Where you were like, it was mandatory. You had to do debates, which I didn't like at all, but you know, whatever, right? What are you gonna do? And for it, what was the debate topic? It was like, should you, something about whether or not it should be mandatory to like stop construction when there's like an animal or or like some kind of species that could be at risk, you know, like within the construction site, something like that, right? That was the debate topic. And the kid who was on the team saying yes, you should halt construction was like, he started like, his opening sentence was, "What is life?" And that just like, it took everything. It took like all of my willpower to just not burst out laughing, because that's just the funniest thing ever to me. What is life? Shut up. Oh my god, shut up. I mean, of course we had to be quote unquote professional, right? As professional as we could be. We looked like little babies stuffed in you know, tuxedos and whatnot, because they wanted us to dress fancy. But stupid. And the judges loved that. They loved that. Like at the end, they were talking. I mean, I wouldn't trust I feel really bad for laughing, but like, I mean, the kid was like super snobby and kind of mean to me also for, you know, being autistic and whatnot, but I'm not gonna. Also for being transgender, he was like, "Why would you edit what God gave you?" Shut up. Oh my god. I don't want to hear that. Why should I edit what God gave me? You had braces in the past. That's editing what God gave you. Shut up. Oh my god. What a stupid ignoramus. But at the same, okay, so at the end, right, when we all gave our different speeches, what happened? So the judges were talking about us individually, and they were all giving compliments and pros and cons and whatnot. I don't remember what they said about mine. It didn't really matter to me, because I mean, it's just like junior high debates. That doesn't really matter to me. But I'll remember two things. One thing was when they were addressing that kid's speech, they were like, and that opener, when you said, "What is life?" that was amazing. That's what they said to him. That was amazing. Oh my god. I mean, I understand it, right? Those are adults, you know. People that are like more tech savvy and whatnot have probably heard about the I don't know, just how common that is for like that fake deep personality and whatnot. Adults, people that are that age, you know, pretty sure they were baby boomers. You know, they don't know anything about that fake deep nonsense. You know, they don't know what what is it? r/I'm 14 and this is deep. What a funny what a funny thing. You know, because I feel like having that kind of awareness or self-awareness, you might even call it, that kind of makes you think, wow, that's a stupid thing for that kid to say. But you know, the judges really said that. Yeah, but that's not as bad as like, okay, so these were judges that claimed to be like professional. Well, they didn't claim to be like professional judges, but that's kind of, you know, they were judges, right? Judges of a debate, and they were briefed on debate like terminology and what's the word for specific terminology within a specific niche? Jargon. They were briefed on the jargon, right? You know, they know all the silly little fallacies and phalluses and whatnot, and one of there was a girl that was on my team who is like the rebellious type, who at the time I had feelings for, but we're not going to talk about that, right? And she refused to write a speech because she didn't care, and I was the team captain, so I was not going to let us lose because she didn't want to write the speech, so I wrote it for her, also partially because I had feelings for her, but that's something else, right? And I used I used her speech to use anecdotal evidence, mainly because I don't know if that would work, you know. Also because I didn't really care. But I used anecdotal evidence in her paper, right? And when she cited it, right, when the judges were talking about her paper specifically, they're like, "And I respect your use of antidote evidence." That's what they said. Antidote evidence. What's antidote? Stupid. That's stupid. Like, if you're gonna be a debate judge, know the difference between antidote and anecdote. Oh my god, can you believe that? I can believe it, because I was there. What a silly day. My hands were super blue that day also. Like, I think it was some kind of constriction and whatnot of the blood vessels, I don't know. Like, my hands were blue for some reason, but yeah. It was like antidote. Shut up. Oh my god, it was stupid. That was kind of stupid. I mean, I don't really expect that much. No, I do expect more, actually. Yeah, I do expect more. Wait, does this hand make sense? Yeah, the thumb would be there. Okay. Also, that makes me kind of mad that you wrote that first. I mean, yeah. It's okay. It doesn't really matter anyway. Essays are, like, super easy for me to write. I wrote an essay on something I didn't care about, like, at all, like, a couple days ago. It took me, like, 30 minutes. It is so easy. You know? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. In the long run, it doesn't really matter. Something funny, though, that I did get out of that situation where I did have feelings for her. That's something, you know, I got a story. Yeah, I got a cool story out of it. Basically, in my English class last year. I mean, I say last year. I don't know, English term, I guess. I don't know what to call it. I was given a prompt for, like, an essay to write. It was in response to a Romeo and Juliet thing that they had me read. Well, I say thing. It was literally just Romeo and Juliet that they wanted me to read. And the theme of it was, like, what was it? It was like loss and regret or something. Some kind of dramatic wording about, like, loss in terms of, like, love, you know, love and loss. I don't know, something like that. And I wrote, like, I didn't know what else to write about it because I haven't had, like, that much love experience, if any, right? And in the essay, I used just the most dramatic wording I possibly could. You know, I used, like, as much prose as I possibly could. I worked really hard on it. It's, like, actually really good. Should I read it? On stream? Is this gonna be an essay reading stream? I don't know. I could. No, I won't read it. You'll never know. No, you know what? I will read it. You know what? Okay. Should I read? Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it real quick. Let me open Google Docs real quick. I'm gonna wait for it to load. It's fine. We're doing fine. This is gonna be a silly little thing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna go crazy over this. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to load. What did I title it? It was like, English credit something, right? Performance test? I don't know. That's what they wanted me to call it. Real quick. Hold on a little bit. It's coming up. Persuasive essay, or Spiegelman, Hunger Games. Is it here? Is it even here at all? I'm actually looking for it. It might not be on this account, because I got, like, I don't even know how many, like, emails that I put stuff in. Okay, let me check the other email. Real quick, this will be quick, I swear. I swear this will be quick, I swear. Okay, which is Parasite essay, English credit 3 essay. Is this it? No. This will be quick. I swear. I swear to you. Would I lie? No, I wouldn't. I swear. English 9A credit 3? Was it credit 3? I'm looking really hard, alright? I'm looking really hard. Okay, here it is, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read it now. Okay. I'm gonna read the chat, and then I'm gonna do it, alright. I have been wanting to write an essay about why my school should stop supporting Autism Speaks. Oh my god, I wrote an essay on that. And they loved it. I did a whole PowerPoint presentation on why they shouldn't, support Autism Speaks, because they did something about it, and they loved it. They like ate it up so much. You should totally do that. It's like actually kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun. But I've wanted, literally my sister was part of the quote-unquote community program at school, had Find a Cure for Autism on a flyer. Yikes. I shouldn't make an excuse. I'll have to get to it though. Yeah, just do it. I mean, it's funny for me to say that because you know, it takes like 30 minutes for me to write like a singular essay and whatnot, but I don't know. I'd recommend you do it just for fun. Okay, I'm gonna read it now. So the title was My Experience with Sweet Sorrow, Loss and Rejection. Get ready for this. During the this is old writing, by the way, so if it sounds cheesy and corny, that's partially the point, and also partially because I wasn't like as good at writing as I am now, because I have improved a little bit, but whatever. So I said, during the golden days of October 2018, when all the trees' leaves would change color and the winds were chilly and bold, was when my heart fell for a girl that I would barely be able to recover from. And I'm not going to say her name, but I'll just say Redacted was her name. A common yet attractive name, with well-kept yet messy black hair, the brazen attitude of a mongoose, and the clear, smooth face most teenage girls can only dream of. Redacted was the most beautiful girl I could ever witness, though the fuel for my flames of desire seems to ignore the caging it's behind. She had a reputation of getting in and out of relationships abruptly with no plan for the future, and at the time she was set on another boy. Blank was his name. A lanky, physically superior Latin boy who she had been floating in and out of relationships with. I had seen how he treated her, the kicking and the disagreements, and yet they draw hearts on each other's arms and drink the same milkshakes with 2 separate straws. To call me jealous was doing me a favor. So sickly sweet the idea of her was, so hard for me to reach. Even speaking to this girl was a hardship of its own. I texted her, I'd try to speak with her during break, but there always seemed to be something keeping us apart. Feelings for me one day, forgetful of my existence the next. Single one day, with her delinquent partner the next. Like I was running up an escalator that was going down. I had it with the inconsistencies and new information she'd give me that become obsolete every hour about herself. One day, I decided I'd be set on having her for the long term, as foolish of an idea as I was unaware of it to be. Get ready for this. Hey, I called out. Redacted, can we talk privately during lunch today? It'll be quick. Sure, she responded. Oh, how her nonchalant responses would get me going. The casual tone of her words about the eventual casualty of my heart. Lunch, a break for most, gave me no break in terms of this charade. I thought I could catch a chance with her since this was her off week, off of a relationship, I mean. So, you know how I am like you and all that. Yeah? I was wondering if we could maybe be in a relationship? Right as this question was posed, as I opened my naive, weak heart up to this all-powerful girl, one of her friends had called her name. Redacted, what do you want for lunch? Her friend asked. Redacted, further interrupted our discussion of intimacy with, oh, it's fine, I'll just order something. Then turned to me and said, I'll think about it, and ran off. Me, with my major organs and tissues messily left discarded on the floor, meant for her to catch, felt like I had been cheated. What is the point of submitting yourself to the mortifying ordeal of being known without gaining the benefits? I felt hopeless, like waiting any more was a fool's errand. And yet, the next day I came to attend to my academics with a pumpkin on hand. A small, smooth, bright orange pumpkin I had found for sale at my local market. A gift of love to win her over, I thought. The second I entered the school gates, I vomited up my major cardiac organs right in front of her. There she was, sitting in the lap of, the Marfan's syndrome carrying derelict teenager. That has not aged well. I should get rid of that. Giggling and flirting with him and not having noticed me. Who shall take the token of passion? Yet I thought no one else is as deserving and suitable. Daunting boyfriend or not, she will have my endowment. Hey, redacted, I got this pumpkin for you. They were on sale, so I thought, oh, cool, thanks. She liked my gift? And her thug suitor did nothing to harm me? I must be so lucky, I had thought. Oh, my poor, desperate old self. The high of thinking someone may love me had blinded me to the truth of her disregard. Though that day was started with me in high spirits, during brunch I discovered something deeply unsettling. The pumpkin that I had assumed to be put in the girl's knapsack was being cared for by her confidant, blank, who had butchered the squash's minimalistic charm by drawing a crude smiley face and decorated it with stickers. A massacre of this token had taken place, and I was horrified. How many of my internal organs shall need to be subjected to such a massive pummeling by these two youths? One's insides are not made for this wrongdoing, and I was done with taking it. From the day forward, I became an outside observer for their antics, no longer involving myself in her romantic shenanigans. It was for the better. Now it is 12:45 p.m. on a Monday, a mundane Monday, free of high school drama and all the troubles that come with it. That time was so sorrowful, so full of rejection. Is there any bright side? Yes, there certainly is. As divorced, middle-aged men like to say, I dodged a bullet. Now she publicly inhales nicotine and cannabis smoke for clout on her chosen site of social media, and I'm happy as can be, not doing drugs. So that's so that's interesting. That's all. Yeah, that's the end of that. My old school, though, very pretentious, uppity, very little diversity. That says. Did you write that? Yeah, I did write that. Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, it's kind of silly, and a lot of the writing comes across as pretentious, but that's kind of the point. Kind of, because I wasn't a huge fan of the writing of what's it called, Romeo and Juliet, so I kind of mirrored it to the extreme. It's so good. I'm so sorry that happened. I mean, you don't have to apologize. It's not like anything bad really happened. It was mainly the over dramatic wording that that I used that would make that seem like a bad thing. I didn't actually feel that bad about it. It's okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, so that was the essay. That was fun, right? It took me like, I don't know, like an hour to write that. Writing essays is like surprisingly easy for me. I mean, not to like brag or anything, not to flex, but were you half joking when you wrote it? No, I was fully joking. I mean, that really did happen, but I was 100% joking with like the super like in-depth weird descriptors I used. Yeah, I was joking with the descriptors. I didn't feel that bad when it happened. When she didn't when it was clear that she didn't like me back, I didn't feel that bad about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a cute little essay. That does seem to be a common reaction, though. After people read it, they're like, "I'm so sorry that happened to you." It's like, it's fine. I'm okay. I don't know. It's a silly little thing. That's definitely going in the YouTube video, right? In the highlights. Yes. I have to set up a VODS channel though for like the full Twitch VODs. I think I am gonna do that. I thought that YouTube had a similar thing that like Tumblr and Instagram does, where you can just create like a separate account without needing to use a secondary email, but I can't, so that's unfortunate. But I have a million emails, so it's fine. Yeah, recently found out the girl I like someone else, and I'm also not devastated. Guess it was a little crush. I mean, my love for that girl was like definitely infatuation, but I'm never on like super big on feeling bad about people. Yes, that ship has staled. That ship has staled. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, congratulations on not feeling anything, right? That's cool. Emotions are funny. I'm not gonna be the one who says something like, "Oh, emotions are so bad, we should all be robots," because I'm well past that phase in my life. Have we all gone through something like that, where it's like, "Oh, emotions bad, robot good," and whatnot? Because I know I have, and my brother has. I mean, he hasn't gotten over it, but one day, right? Yeah, it's silly. It's silly, but I do recognize at this point in my life, like, the value of emotions and whatnot. Just because there are many negative emotions that I feel more than I do positive ones doesn't mean that emotions in general are bad. This looks weird. This looks weird. Let me fix this. Also, can I address something? Starbot isn't here, but if he watches the VOD, then he will see this. Starbot, if you're watching this, I love you. Also, last stream when I was drawing Bloodhound from Apex Legends, he mentioned when I mentioned I was working on this little short or whatnot. Starbot mentioned like oneyplays bad because Chris from oneyplays, quote unquote, did a hate campaign about a trans artist. That was a little bit misleading. I'm gonna say this quickly, and I do not have any ill will towards Starbot because chances are he got this from a bit of a biased source, but that's okay, that's fine, you know. So the recounting of the situation was highly exaggerated. Basically, what happened was there was this artist who happened to be transgender on Twitter who made a comic about how shoplifting is okay, and also made a comic kind of being mean to a dude who worked in her workplace. Yeah, in her workplace, who was like new, and she kind of made fun of him for not knowing how to do things, how to do the things in the workplace. Yeah, something like that, I think. And basically what happened was Chris didn't make a hate campaign. He didn't do that. He like tweeted in response to the situation like, "This is stupid" or something, or yeah, something like that. No, you know what it was? She was getting a lot of flack on Twitter for making a mean-spirited comic about a dude who works at her workplace, who's only because he didn't know how to do things, right? And also because she made a comic about how shoplifting was okay, and yeah, and he was just saying she should have expected to get like backlash for making a comic about shoplifting being okay and bashing a dude who didn't know what to do at her workplace, right? Like, I mean, I kind of do agree with him. Like, that was kind of a stupid thing for her to do, right? And people didn't like him for it because I think they thought that he was doing that because she was transgender and because he was transphobic, but I don't think he is. I personally don't think he is. So that was what that situation was. He didn't do a hate campaign. No, that wasn't. That was a bit exaggerated, but I don't fault Starbot or anything for that, you know. I love Starbot, but that was a little misleading, and that's just what I found when I looked further into the situation. But maybe I'm wrong on that, you know. Feel free to correct me and whatnot. But yeah, that's what happened. Yes. Also, yeah, writing essays comes easily, but I'm really good at writing nonsense that sounds smart. For me, that is. Yeah, Starbot, if you're watching the VOD, hello. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, hi Starbot, we love you. We love the Starbot, but yeah, I don't know. Because after that stream, I did look into it. Yeah, from little I know of him, he seems a little over the top with his humor. Probably not transphobic. Yeah, he's definitely a little over the top, like unnecessarily crude at many points. I mean, yeah, it's not limited to things that could vaguely be interpreted as him being like transphobic, but it's not limited to that. You know, he just in general a very crude and kind of inappropriate sense of humor. I mean, yeah, like in general, his humor isn't limited to like trans people, you know, making fun of trans people. So I personally don't think he's transphobic, but if you do, you know, feel free to tell me why. How does this look? I think it needs more gunk. It's more gunk right here. I need to put more frames. Yes. Trying to make this really, really smooth, but I don't know. This clip specifically, he doesn't really talk that much in. I mean, the most he says is, "You lied." That's what he said in the clip. Let me actually find it. No, I'm not gonna find it. But that's what he says. He says that in the clip, and that's like his only words. It's mainly just Tomar and Zach talking. Tomar being the guy I'm animating right now. These are the guys, by the way. This is Tomar, Zach, and Chris, and Lyle, who doesn't say anything. But it doesn't matter. Those are the dudes. You know. Yeah. Yeah, we get it. I am very happy with how this is coming out right now. It's got a very high frame rate, like a higher frame rate than what I usually do. It's like 30 frames per second. I mean, that's not like super high, but you know, it's decently high, and that's kind of what I'm working with right now. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying really hard to make it look good, mainly because I don't know. Okay, I don't need to make it look good because I've seen like a lot of other oneyplays animated gunk on YouTube, and a lot of them. I mean, I'm not here to bash like smaller creators, but a lot of them aren't very good, and it's not because they tried really hard and they just are not very good at art. It's mainly because a lot of them do not really try and like mainly because, and I mean I understand why, you know, this is like an animated thing of like two guys making jokes and having like a funny bit, you know, not something that you really have to try that hard for, you know. I'm guessing a lot of the people that made like animated versions of oneyplays clips are mainly just doing that because they want to, you know, share it because it's funny, and that's where you're doing it, because a lot of them it is just like jokey kind of content, you know, that they spent probably like maybe at most an hour on. But I'm not saying this to bash anyone. There are like quite a few really good oneyplays animated stuff out there, but all I'm saying is I don't really have to like work really hard on it. I just want to, mainly for you know, extra practice with animation and stuff, because I really do not have that much practice with animation. You know, and I mean, it's not like I need it because I've kind of abandoned making Arbor Magnus into a show, since that is a bit of a, you know, high thing to expect me to be able to do. I'm gonna turn my fan on right now because it's getting really hot, and if you hear my fan just like quietly in the background, that's why, because it's getting hot and sweaty. But it's okay. I'll actually drink some tea here. That is really good. That's really good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm experimenting with frame rate and gunk, even though it's a little oh, wait, hold on. Where's the 26? Okay. So the reason why that little 26 is written up there is because that's how many frames I need to fill up this space right here. This space, because if you notice, right, with this space, it's all the same frame, just like copied and pasted like 26 times. Exactly 26 times. And that's how many I need yeah, to fill this gap. And so I might have gone over the limit. Let me see. Okay. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we're good. We still have some leeway. 16 minus 20, or 26 minus 16, that's 10, right? 10? Yeah, 10. So we got like 10 more frames, and then that's our cutoff point. So yeah, awesome. This is just my way of doing it because I want it to sync up like decently well. I mean, it doesn't matter if we go over or under a little bit, because I mean, it's not like this is lip sync or anything, so it doesn't need to be like exact the amount of frames. It's just like, you know, kind of, yeah. Quinn, does the Toes group ever voice chat? I'd like to talk to you out loud. No pressure though, totally no pressure. Feel free to stomp on me and say no. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I would like to do that. It's just like, we should do that. I mean, if I ever, we don't actually have very many like planned or anything group voice chats or anything. I would like to, but if I did, it would be with Pollen, because I don't know. I'm usually never active in group voice chats because that scares me, because something social anxiety something. But I don't know. Like, it would be fun. You know, I just wouldn't go in it unless Pollen would also be there. Because Pollen, that just gives me some kind of sense of security when it comes to voice chats and stuff. Yeah, so, you know, maybe next time Pollen and I call, we'll do it. And I'll, like, announce it. I'll say, at here, you know, I'm gonna do a voice chat and whatnot. Yeah, sure, maybe I'll do that. Think about it. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Especially considering the fact that, what's it called? Discord recently made it so that you can screen share within like group chat voice calls, which I really like. I've always wanted Discord to be doing that, and now that they can do that, maybe I will. Maybe I will actually do that. Oh gotcha, that's totally cool. Yes, it is, isn't it? So yeah, next time I'm on there, I'll probably like screen share and whatnot. You know, with Pollen. Pollen will also be there. Yeah, we'll have fun. We'll have fun. It's okay. I don't know. That would be really fun though. Yeah, I really wish I wasn't socially anxious. I mean, yeah, my therapist said I had like 100 levels of anxiety on a scale of 1 to 100. No, not 100. It was like 89. Yeah, 89 when it comes to the the anxiety scale. That's where I am on that. But yeah, you know. Also, who's Putin Bear? All I've seen from that guy are like these weird memes. That's my brother. That's my brother. He made my computer. Yes. That's my brother. My brother's Putin Bear. Yeah. All he does is like, yeah. He got me into using goofs. I love goofs so much. Like, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I love goofs so much. The little moving images, I love them. That's like my main way of communicating when I have nothing else to say. Ooh, do you see that? Ooh, those eyes. Moving around too much. Nope. Not good. These eyes are moving around too much. Let me fix this. There we go. Something like that? Oh, no. He looks weird. Let me fix the eyeballs. It doesn't need to be on marble, but just needs to look better. Okay, so this one goes inward a little bit. I'm just doing some quick little things. Put this right here. Like, move it a few pixels to the side. I mean, I guess it's okay. Okay, so we just did this one, so that's 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. So we need 9 more. 9 more frames. Okay, I think I'll ease into this one a little bit more too. Oops. I went too far. There we go. Just make it, you know, make the hand fall into the position. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Just like that. Just like that. I also need to edit this guy's expression because his hand is going just on top of him, you know? And that's like a cute little Easter egg or whatever it is people like to call it. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I love goofs though. Like, I love goofs. The little moving images, that's amazing. I love those. Like, yeah. I have some funny ones for when people, like, gift subs and whatnot. Subscribers, subs, Amazon, whatever. Yeah, I got a specific set of them for that, or for when people, like, donate some money. Yeah, I have, like, specific ones for that. I think it's, like, a manatee, like... a manatee's head going into like an aquarium glass thing. It looks funny. It looks funny. Okay, it's good. It's good. I got one for that. As well as like a monkey splashing around. I think that's another one. Yeah, I love those. Those are so good. Oh my god, driving me crazy actually. Yeah, and then there. I'm not gonna show it. But there's another goof of like, yeah. Have you? You know, it's a good movie. Pulp Fiction. That's a good movie. One of them is what's his name from Pulp Fiction? The guy with the is it a rat tail? I don't know. With the little ponytail. But yeah, I wish I could sub to your channel, dude. Your art and attitude are all really cool. Thank you. I wish you could sub too. No, I'm kidding. But that would be cool. I've never had a sub before, but that would be interesting. A gifted subscriber. Yes. But yeah, it's a good movie. Not for the squeamish, because there is quite a bit of gore. Also drug use, specifically heroin. So if you can't handle that, don't watch the movie. It's on Netflix, I think. It's on Netflix. Yeah. Yeah, but there's a little meme of one of the guys from Pulp Fiction. Where he's like looking around kind of awkwardly, like, where do I go? You know, that's what he's looking around like. And for some reason, it's like chroma keyed in front of a picture of this weird statue of like a manatee looking guy. Let me body part gore. If not, then we're good here. Well, like they shoot a guy in the face. They do that, and like you see it, I think. And also like. Oh yeah, also sexual harassment / assault, so, you know. TW trigger warning for that, right? Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know, you should, there's probably like a full extensive trigger warning list. Yeah. I don't think there's any like dismemberment or anything. Yeah. I don't know. You gotta look it up. Quentin Tarantino, that's the guy who did it, right? Yeah, he's known for his violent imagery in movies, so you know, watch out for that, right? Yeah, good movie though. Good movie. It's really interesting. I remember seeing like a tweet or something like that, where someone was like, a good way to piss off men, or like a fun time is going into a big group of men and saying Pulp Fiction wasn't that good and then leaving, as if to say like, oh, men, you know men. Yeah. Well, as long as it's not in a positive or promotive light. No, it's not. It's not. Don't worry, it's not. But yeah. And I mean, Pulp Fiction, I mean, I would say that Pulp Fiction is overrated. I like it a lot, actually. It is like a legitimately good movie, but it is overrated, you know. I mean, with a movie that's like almost a household name at this point, that could be classified as overrated, right? Even though it's like a technically like really good film, both with the pacing and the way it develops characters and writes chemistry and whatnot, it is a good movie. Like in that, it's just talked about like a lot, you know, just like a lot, you know, like a lot, like, you know, a lot. I'd recommend it though, like 100%. If you're not squeamish to things. I haven't seen it in a while. It's been like a year or two since I've seen it, but it's really good. It's really good. You know, and if you can't find it on Netflix, you can find it through other means. Winks loudly. I'm not suggesting pirating, of course, because I do not like because pirating is illegal, and I would never pirate anything. I'm not gonna say any more than that. You get it. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. It's okay. It's alright. I shouldn't focus so much on like the lines looking good, since this is literally, figuratively, literally just a sketch. But I don't know. Still want it to look good. Who knows? Yeah. Also, I'm a little pissed off in the original. And you can see that in the frame is here, right? The beard is all scratchy, because I didn't think to oh, you can actually. I mean, there you go. The beard is all scratchy. I don't like how I didn't fill it in with the bucket tool. I wish I did. I'm doing that now. I mean, like, I've been doing that, but yeah. My parents still have a Netflix account, but I don't know. I don't really want to use it after what happened. Oh, the cuties thing, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna stop using Netflix because of that, but yeah. The animation is amazing so far. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm glad it is. Yeah. I'm excited to see the finished product when I'm done with it, but I don't know. So far, I do think it looks good. I do think it looks good so far. Yes. I need to turn my lamp on because it's getting dark. Hold on, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Okay. Alright, I turned on my lamp, so it was getting dark. You know, and eye strain and whatnot. Yeah, if it's getting dark in your area, I would also suggest turning on a lamp, you know, to reduce eye strain and headaches and stuff. I've been getting like a lot of headaches. I don't know if that's just me, or if anyone else is stressed to the point where headaches are common, but yeah, I've been getting a lot of headaches. What's up with that? Yeah, I'm not even like stressed. No, I am. I totally am. Oh, I totally am. We already know that, but I hate headaches. I mean, who likes headaches, right? Thankfully, it's not migraines, but still, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. It'll be fine. I'll be fine, because I don't have a headache right now. Yeah. I don't know. What time is it? It's 5:40. Wait. We start at 4:30. We end at 6:30. Okay, we still got time. Don't worry about it. How does this look? I want to turn on autoplay, but it's like a few. I don't know. My distance sight is getting terrible. Been taking ever since I've been spending so much time on devices since I was 13. Yes. Distance sight? I have good distance sight, I think. Yeah, I have good distance sight. I don't know. You should look into that. I don't really know anything eyeballs and whatnot. I don't even know what nearsighted means. No, I do. I kind of do. A little bit, but yeah. Apparently doing eye exercises are worthwhile after staring at a phone or console for a long time. What's an example of an eye exercise? I do not know. I know, like, staring at a very far thing is eye exercise, but I always stare at far things. I always stare at things that are far. Mainly because I go on, like, walks and stuff. Maybe that's it. Yeah. No, I'm streaming. That's so funny. Okay, sure, yeah, thanks, okay. Okay, thank you. Alright. That's silly. My mom came in. She brought hot dogs. What's up with that? Alright, how's this look? That's 1, 2. We got 2 frames done. And we need, like... yeah, we need more frames. What's 10 minus 2? That's 8, right? Yeah, that's 8. Of course that's 8, of course. Yeah, that's 8. I need more. I need 8 more frames. Okay, maybe I'll put all the frames here at this beginning part. No, I'll put it at the end, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do... Oh, wait, it also... No, that's a separate thing. Okay. Yeah, so it's gotta go, like, right here, kinda. Alright. Nope. Right here. Okay. Alright, now let's do it. That's so sweet. Mom's bringing in snacks. I'm 18, my mom still insists on it. Yes, she made a hot dog, which I do not like hot dogs, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Be fine. We'll be totally fine. Yeah. Also, yeah, I don't know. I like doing art. I don't know if you can tell by the fact that most of my content is art, but I like doing art. You know, that's like my main way of doing stuff. I mean, like, expressing emotions, something, expressing emotions, something, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Art is a really good outlet for that, and I don't know. It's always weird to me when I'm not working on something. Like, okay, so there's like a weird phenomenon that I've been seeing on like Twitter and whatever from artists. I mean, you know, what phenomenon isn't an artist thing, right? That didn't make any sense. Where the artists will be like, oh, look at all these work in progresses that I have not finished, right? It's like, you let them pile up like that? The most I'll ever have it one time is like 2 or 3. Okay, the most I'll ever have is like 3. But still, it's like, geez, how many, what? I wonder what those work in progresses are. Just sketches? Because if it's just a sketch, just, you know, delete it. Just delete it, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of weird artist habits that I've seen in a lot of artists that I don't really relate to. That seems to be like common for artists to do. And I think that's mainly an executive dysfunction thing, maybe. I don't know. Or an ADHD thing, you know. Oh, I'm congested. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Tastes weird. My chai tea tastes like chocolate milk. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna complain about that. I like chocolate milk. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the executive dysfunction theory wouldn't track either, because I also have executive dysfunction, so I don't know. And it's definitely not the, like, quote unquote, me being more put together, because Jesus Christ, trust me, I am not, right? I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. Maybe no. God, there's a trash truck outside. Pardon that, right? Is it a trash truck or a motorcycle or both? I don't know. It's not Wednesday, so it's not trash day. I don't know what that big machine was. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. It's fine. It's fine, we're good. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about this. Okay. Yeah. You know what I heard about recently? I don't follow like politics or Elon Musk or whatever, but Elon Musk apparently tweeted out like a month or something ago. He tweeted something along the lines of like, pronouns are stupid, right? And people got pissed off at him for it. Like both sides, like people on the like people anti-transgender people were like, ooh, Elon, you're being such an SJW right now. That's what they said. And people that were on the pro-trans part, they were like, oh, Elon is Elon's being transphobic. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? How is saying pronouns are stupid transphobic? It's true. Pronouns are stupid, you know, like gendered pronouns. That's what he used to. I'm pretty sure that, you know, like, why are pronouns gendered? Why did we need to do that? I mean, I understand it to an extent when I'm writing like two male characters having a conversation, you know, using he said this, right? Which he? There's two he's here, you know. But still, like, why are pronouns gendered? That's stupid. I think that's what he was saying. He was saying that the fact that pronouns were gendered is stupid, right? Not that genders are stupid, or transgender people who use pronouns are stupid, or I don't know. That's stupid. What did they think he was saying? Yeah, I'm on an IEP and kind of a mess, but like, I want to help organize language learning events for people intending to learn about different cultures. I hope I can get things together before I get my job. Who knows? Oh god, Twitter is just who even knows. Yes, Twitter is pretty bad, actually. Yeah, like, I've unfollowed literally so many people there. Figuratively. Literally. I follow, like, at most, like, 80? 20? Hold on. How many people do I follow on Twitter? I'm gonna check this. You will not believe how quick I am at checking this. Alright. I'm gonna check this really quick, like, super quick. Don't even... I'm following 25 people. Yeah. Mainly because, like, whenever I'm pissed off, I'll just go on, like, these big mass unfollowings things, because I'm just so pissed off at, like, nothing, you know? And, yeah, to the point where, I don't know, yeah, because there's so many people that will just, like, retweet and like things that are just so hateful. Like, there was this one, like, trend that was going on for, like, a day, where they were utilizing Twitter's gross cropping thing, you know, where they like zero in on the most contrast in an image, and what people would do was they would make it so that the Twitter cropping would only look at a specific part of, like, they'd do two very long images, right? One image would say something like, men click this, and the other one would say, women click this, or girls, or something, and the one where it says girls click this, at the bottom it would say something, where Twitter cropping didn't show it, it would show something like, you are wonderful and amazing, have a great day, or something. And for the men part, and we know Twitter, so you can expect what it says, right? On the men part, it would say, like, men, get well soon, or something. Or, like, men, you are not funny, even if you think you are, or whatever. It's just like, can you guys, like, calm down? I don't understand what goes on in the mindset of people who reblog such, like, hateful things. And also hateful things when it's like someone is saying something along the lines of, oh, by the way, you totally are in a simulation, or whatever. Which, if anyone out here is struggling with delusions and whatnot, you are not in the simulation. I'm a real person. Kumamushi-san in chat is a real person. We are all real people who all have separate lives. You are not in a simulation, right? But people would say that you are. They'd be like, oh, by the way, life is not real, or whatever. It's this simulation, you know, trying to, like, trigger people and put them into actual delusions. That is not funny. That is not funny. That is legitimately a terrible thing to do. You know? Like, and I would see people retweet this, like, oh, look at this funny thing. Isn't this so funny? No. People struggle with this. People struggle with delusions, and they're just, you know, like, oh, haha, look at this. Look at this. I genuinely think I'm in a simulation, so this is really close in heart to me. You're not. You're not. This is not a simulation. Let me just say. And, like, yeah, maybe, haha, whatever. No. I'm a real person, really saying this. It is 5:54 p.m. as you can see. It is, my computer says 10/11/2020. I'm in California, right? I have a real life. Just like you do, just like everyone else here does. It's not a simulation. Not a simulation. That's really effed up, excuse my language. What is wrong with those people? I mean, it's just people who don't understand, like, the gravity of situations, like delusions and whatnot, you know? They're like, ooh, I would love to completely F up somebody's understanding of reality. It's like, shut up. This is what people are talking about when like that is legitimately like evil. Like I've seen people these days who are like, I like to claim that I'm evil, mainly because they've surrounded themselves with content that only portrays like comically evil villains, and they don't understand that people that are evil legitimately exist and are people like narcissistic manipulators, you know, who will ruin people's lives. That's what evil is. Not this gunk where it's like, look at me, I like to like I don't know, it just kind of pisses me off a little bit, because I don't mean to go on an angry tangent, but like I've seen like so many people who are like, look, I'm evil, I like to kill people for fun, and they only say that as like a joke. Of course, they don't actually kill people, but they say that as a joke, as in like, oh, it's actually very cool and sexy to kill people. Those are the people who don't understand the gravity of life yet. At least that's what I feel like, because like back in like 2016 and whatever, before I didn't like have my own encounters with like death and understanding what death actually means and actually is, and how important human life actually is, you know. And I say this animating an oneyplays cartoon, right? But like, it's those people just remind me of how I used to be, you know, back when I understood like what life really was, you know. And it's just kind of sad to me, because I mean, there's just so much like social media feeding into that, making it cool and almost indoctrinating people into, I don't know, acting like that way, because that is really what like Tumblr and Twitter does. I've seen people that'll become really active on Tumblr and Twitter and start like adapting that like ways of speaking and senses of humor that are unique to that platform, or the people that are like everyone that uses that platform like heavily, you know. And it's just incredible. It's just really not good to me. I don't know, but yeah. Also, the yandere core and yandere content, like, please stop. That's something a little separate than what I'm talking about, but people are, that is interesting to me, because people will be like, haha, people that say things like this are freaks, you know, stupid, haha, stuff like that, but they don't understand, they don't have the self-awareness to realize, but you're doing something similar to that. Like, yeah, it's not getting a real separate person involved in it, you know. It's mainly the thing where it's like saying that you're evil for a joke and whatnot, but like, it's just not good, because like I've met legitimately evil people, you know, people that will take advantage of you, you know, people that will manipulate you and make you feel terrible about yourself, and will cause like long-lasting effects on you. That's what evil is, not this funny cartoonish villain, haha, look at this, you know, gay-coded stereotype or whatnot, you know. That's not, I don't know, I think that's just like the result of consuming too much of like samey content. I don't know, you know, that's like not jumping out of specific genres, I feel like, because I mean, not to call out genres or anything, but like only consuming stuff that's like animated or like anime or whatever, that's like a common trope where it's like, oh, haha, not fully developed thing, whatever, it's cool to be evil and whatnot. That's an anime and like cartoon thing. If you only consume stuff like that, then of course you're gonna come out believing that, you know, because it's just something that's almost like I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm making you feel squashed on. What? No, I'm fine. Not to name names, but adults that offer yandere content to a non-restricted audience, knowing the audience is children. Ugh. Okay, ignore me. I'm going off. I'm sorry if I'm making you feel squashed on. I'm sorry you had to deal with evil people. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Also, I don't feel squashed on. It's okay. But like, it just kind of angers me when people are like, oh, you know, oh, that's what they say. You know, I don't know. It's. And I'm not denying that those people have, I'm not saying that those people have not had like run-ins with people that are legitimately evil. I'm sure that they've had like their own experiences and whatnot. It's just, it comes across like they lack self-awareness, you know. And this isn't a personal attack on people that like talk like that and whatnot. It's just, it just bothers me a little bit, you know. And the same with like, oh, I kill people for fun, you know, as a joke. It's like, and maybe I just seem like a pearl clenching something, you know, old person you know, when I say this, and like not hip with the teenagers. And I mean, sometimes I do feel like a grandpa when it comes to navigating the internet because of how out of touch I am. Maybe this is just a funny meme and whatnot, and maybe I should gaslight myself into believing that my opinions are not at all relevant or have no grounds in reality. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's a little interesting, a little weird to me, you know, a little weird, you know. But I don't know. Who knows? I'm just here drawing my silly cartoons. Actually, this time. Usually when I say that, I'm making like a full-fledged textured painting, but right now I'm just drawing my silly cartoons. Yes, everyone can and should try to improve, no matter how bad what they have done is. Yes. What more can we seek from life than to try and be a good person to others, no matter what, always improving our morality. Yes, and I'm not denying that the people who say that aren't. I'm not saying that they aren't doing that either. You know, maybe they aren't. They just do say it for an aesthetic and whatnot. But I don't know. At the same time, you know, saying that really scares me away from you. You know, because I mean, if I'm gonna choose someone like that I want to pursue to be like friends with, it's definitely not going to be the person who says that they are evil. I mean, I mean, maybe that's just me, you know, but good friend material is not someone who portrays himself as an evil person killing person. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, you know. Maybe I should, maybe I'm stupid for buying into the character that they play on social media or whatever, but I don't know. Who knows? You know. No, I know. I understand. That's awesome. That is so awesome. I don't know. People are just funny, I guess. You know. And I don't want this to come across as like coming from any sort of superiority complex or whatever. Because I do look up to some people that, unfortunately, kind of act like this on platforms, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. You know, but I don't know. I mean, I used to call myself evil because I had really intense OCD that made me hate myself. Oh, well, that's a different kind of evil, I think. Yeah, that's a very different kind. Sure as heck wasn't flaunting it. Yeah, no, yeah, that's a different kind of. That's more of using the word correctly, I feel. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'd love to have someone challenge me on this. Send me a hateful anonymous ask if you disagree with me, right? Wink. Please don't. Please don't. I don't hate anyone for acting like this. I understand. You know, there's no free will, etc. Everyone loves determinism. We love determinism. It's awesome. Okay. Sorry if I'm acting weird, Quinn. I'll be quiet for a bit and let you talk. Oh no, don't worry about it. You're not acting weird. No, you're being fine. You're being fine. Hold on, let me check my phone. Yeah. That's interesting. I was looking at my phone. It's okay. I got a new follower on Twitter. That is the best thing ever. You know, I don't know. Not a whole lot has been going on Twitter. Has anything been going on? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not super in touch with like trending things. I do know, however, like I was looking at the trending page one time because, you know, taking a break from something, and I was checking the trending on Twitter, and Doctor Strange was trending, like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and Marvel and whatnot, and I'm not a huge Marvel person. Anyone who knows me will know I'm not a Marvel person, but boy, I am, I'll just say interested a normal amount in Doctor Strange. I love that guy. A normal amount. 100%. A normal amount. You know? What a funny little, silly little, so-and-so, you know? Yeah. And it said like, oh, haha, new Doctor Strange guy, funny. Gonna be in a new Spider-Man movie. It's like, okay. I mean, I'm not a huge Tom Holland person. I know that people love Tom Holland and think he's like, oh, he's so cute / sexy / whatever it is that kids say these days, but I'm not a huge fan of him. I mean, it looks like he's got a frog in his mouth that he's keeping trapped in his mouth, which is funny to me, but that's about where it ends, you know? I don't know. I mean, I think he's a good actor, actually. I know I said I wouldn't talk about. Gosh, I love Doctor Strange. Only Marvel movie that didn't leave me yawning. Yeah. I've talked about this before, but I am not a fan. I do not really like Marvel movies. They're very boring. They're very boring for me typically. I mean, even Infinity War. No, you know what? I did like Infinity War. You know why? Because Doctor Strange was in it. Because I like him a normal amount. Also, he's autistic. Also, he canonically studied chaos magic and read Lesser Key of Solomon by Aleister Crowley, which is about demonology. So he's a Thelemite. Good for him. I love that guy. I love some Thelemite representation, fellas. And maybe also theistic Satanism representation. But I'm not gonna say that. I love that guy. What's his name? Who's the guy who plays him? Something Cumberbatch? Benedict. What a funny name. That is awesome. I love this dude. Yeah. Like, I watched Doctor Strange recently for absolutely no reason. And, in it, like, in the scene where he was in the big library, at the place where he was, quote-unquote, finding enlightenment or whatever, which is like some kind of chaos magic dog whistle. Good for him, right? The guy, is his name Wong? I think his name is Wong, who also, by the way, was a character in Annihilation, my favorite movie ever that I've seen 35 times. He says, he's like reading off all the book names, and I don't recognize half of them, but then he says, Key of Solomon, and then he puts it in a stack of books that Doctor Strange read. That's awesome. That is amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for adding a Key of Solomon in there. Lesser key, greater key, whatever. That's amazing. Okay, but I saw someone say that the only people who support Satanism were feminists. Like what? Sure, I'll say that I'm a feminist, but only in the way where it's supporting equal gender rights, whatever. Yeah, in that way. But I mean, that's not true. I mean, there is unfortunately, and I'm not gonna say the Satanism word because I don't want my mom to hear me because she's very religious and will go off on me. But that's something else. But like, there is also a specific group within that religious group or religion niche or whatever you want to call it, right? That has like a lot of ties to Nazism, which I am avidly against. I am against Joy of Satan. That's what it's called. I am against them. They are a cult. They are Nazis. I hate that. I hate Nazis. Nazis lick my boots or whatever. I hate that. That sucks. Bad. Type of feminism that doesn't exclude women of color and trans women. The valid kind of feminism. Yes. Well, I mean, the only kind of feminism. You know, if there are certain women that you don't include in your feminism, it's not feminism. That's literally... that's like... If you only include, like, white women in your feminism, then you're just... That's not... Doesn't make sense. That's not feminism. That's stupid. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we love trans women. If you're a transgender woman, watching, I love you. That's awesome. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Nothing else. No more else than that. But yeah, Satanism has many different groups within it that are not specifically feminists or not specifically Nazis or whatever. I hate Nazis. Yeah, specifically the Church of Satan. That's a good one. That's a good religious group. Like really good. Like actually, like don't even get me started on those guys. Yeah, but that's awesome. I'm only whispering so my mom doesn't hear me. But it's okay. We're fine. How do I draw this hand fingers? I'll go down like this. And then put the little this right here. And then like this. There we go. No, that looks weird actually. I got it. Yeah, no, but that's awesome. But I do think that, what's his name? Tom Holland does make a good Spider-Man. And I'm gonna say that, so, to bring it back to oneyplays, right? They did play, they played like a Spider-Man spin-off game, which is a very good complete series video for you to watch. You should watch it. Oneyplays Spider-Man something. That's a very good episode, a very good, series. It's very funny. They're very funny in that. But in it, they talk about the different Spider-Men and like which one's the best. I don't remember any of the specific actors' names other than Tom Holland and something Garfield, right? Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Is he the director or the Spider-Man? I don't remember. But they were talking about how like Tom Holland is like the perfect balance of like a good Peter Parker and a good Spider-Man, because you know he's got like the I don't know, he's got the charm, I guess, but also the nerdiness factor. You know, like he looks like a guy that you could like bully. You know. And I say this with the utmost love and tenderness and care for Tom Holland, right? But he does look like the kind of kid that would be bullied, you know, which makes him a good Peter Parker. And he also, you know, he also makes a good Spider-Man. I don't know, because he's got that same kind of, like in the movies, I don't know, he looks confused all the time. Probably because it looks like he's also trying to hide a frog in his mouth. But yeah, good balance, good Peter Parker, good Spider-Man. He's a good guy. I don't know, I do enjoy the Spider-Man movies, actually, even though they aren't really very good. Yeah, just like objectively. Well, I mean, there's nothing objective about saying a movie is good or bad, but you know, I've seen an interview of him. Funny dude, at least funny in a quick, well-versed way. Yes, funny man. I haven't actually seen any interviews of him. I mean, how old is Tom Holland actually? How old is he? Because he looks like he could be like 17, 16, 15. He looks like he could be 15, and I'm just saying this because I am very bad at ages, just in general. He's young, bro. Yes. I mean, I know he's young, but hold on, I'm gonna... How old is Tom Holland? What was that Twitter thing that came up? 24 years. I suppose. That's older than I thought, but yeah, I suppose. I guess that works. I'm very bad at ages, though. Like, I remember in the school, the same school that had the debates we had to do, there was this girl there that recently got into a relationship with a dude, and she posted on her Instagram, like a picture of them, like, sitting down on a couch together, right? And... Yes, and I thought that the guy looked like 20 something, you know? He looked like 20 like 3, like early 20s. And I brought this up to someone. I was like, "Oh my god, I think this girl in our class is dating like a 25-year-old or something." And I showed her the picture, and she was like, "What? No, he doesn't look 25. He looks like our age. He looks like 16 at most." I was like, "What? What? Are you kidding me? I don't know how to tell ages." Okay, let me count these real quick. Okay. Starting here. No, starting here. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait, starting here. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12. We have 12, and we need 26. Wait, what? No, that can't be right. Wait, that does make sense, actually. God. Do we need 26? Hold on. What's the number? 23. Okay, we need 23, and we only have 12. Oh my god. How am I gonna pack more frames into this? I mean, I guess it couldn't hurt. His hat does look a little bit inconsistent, but... yeah, I guess I could put more here, but will it look awkward? No, it'll look fine, I think, if I put more, like, here, at the beginning part, and then at the end part. Okay, I'll put more frames at the beginning part. I'll put, like, one in between this. Yeah. So there's less of a... I don't know, so it looks a little less jarring, maybe? Does it look jarring? I don't think it looks jarring at all, but... who knows? I just want to space them out well, you know? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not super focused on making the frames look, like, punchy. I just want to make it look good, you know? Yeah, because there is one animator that's been getting a lot of popularity. They animate, like, Lemon Demon songs. What's Aim Kid? That's what they're called, Aim Kid. Very good animated person. Yeah. You should look at their animations. They're very good. How are your pets doing? Very good. Gerald, my blue tongue skink, we recently gave the veterinarians a stool sample from him. Came back all fine. He doesn't have any parasites, or as my mom calls them, varicose veins. Oh my god. So that's That's good. He does have like a weird thing at the end of his tail. He's had it since we got him. I think it's some stuck shed, but considering we've had him for 3 years, 4 years, yeah. He's had that stuck shed at the end of his tail for 4 years. And now the scales are getting green, and only now am I noticing it. So they might have to cut that part of the tail off, but I mean it's just a tiny bit, and it's like a bunch of bone segments. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, a girl in my class, cough cough, girl that I like, condemned the same animal care guy that you said you hated. Brian Barczyk or something. Brian, hold on, I'll type it out. Brian, it's type, because he's like Canadian, Barczyk. It's Brian Barczyk, but it's pronounced Brian Barczyk, but it's spelled Brian Barczyk for some reason. But yeah, that guy. That's awesome. I don't like that guy. I mean, I don't hate him, you know. I just think he's, sucks. Yeah. Sorry. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's a hard to spell name. Some people don't even know how to like pronounce it. Some people say like Some people say Barczyk, I think. Brian Barczyk or something. Yeah. It's fine. It's a weird weird name. But I don't really like that guy. That's awesome though that she condemned him. That's so cool. I mean, a lot of people are not huge fans of that guy. Funnily enough, he's like one of the biggest reptile YouTubers, but still a lot of people do not like him. I think it's just the vocal minority, but yeah. God, I am congested today. That is weird. I should have taken a Zyrtec. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that guy for many reasons that I have said before, and will not say again because I don't feel like it. That's it. That's the only reason. I just don't feel like it. Does the beard look weird? I mean, it jiggles a little bit, but I mean, nobody has a problem with the beard jiggles. I should have made it like whip around a little bit more like hair. But beards don't do that. Beards are kind of stiff, aren't they? They just move with you. Yeah. Unless it's like huge, like a braid or something. Yeah. But this guy's beard is thick, so it'll probably be stiff. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Come on. Come on now. No, we're good. We're good. God, I cannot get this beard right. I got it. No. I'll just do it in parts. It doesn't need to look super clean. We're good. God, I'm so congested. It is like really bad allergies right now, or allergy time. Mainly because it's not summer, is it? No, it's fall. Why is it fall but it's still hot? Oh my god. Mainly because it's windy, and when it's windy, it's got a lot of ragweed that tosses around everywhere, which is a really bad allergen for me. Yeah, and so now I'm very congested. Now I'm very congested, which sucks. But I mean, what am I gonna do, right? Awesome. That's awesome. How many do we need? Like 10? Like 10 frames? Okay. Alright, I'll do that. Probably like around 11. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's fine. It's fine. We're almost done with this one. I don't think we even need that many frames. I think that was unrealistic and terrible and the worst thing ever. So, wait. Actually, we might be able to do that amount of frames. I actually have an idea. Let me finish this frame real quick. Because I really want to incorporate more, what's it called? Not only build up, but also, what's it called? I don't know what the specific technique is called, but, like when, to make an action look more natural, you make it go past, like, the original keyframes area, and then make it go back a little bit, you know? So it doesn't look like it snaps into place, you know? Yeah, so it looks more natural, I guess. Let me finish this real quick. Just put some of the elbow lines in this area, just to make it smoother. And a little line coming down like this. Yes. Also because I really want to fill up this space. I mean, I don't need to, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to. Come on. There we go. All right. That looks more natural. And so what I'm thinking is, it'll go a little bit farther. It'll go like so. So pay attention to this arm right here, right? So it goes down, and then it just settles. But I was thinking, what if it goes down a little farther than that, and like down here, and then comes back up again, you know? I think I'll do that. So, okay, I'm gonna outline the hand piece right here. Real quick, let me do it. Let me do it real quick, like actually so quick. Just so that I can adjust it and tilt it a little bit so it looks like it goes farther from where it initially landed. Because I've been doing this a little bit more, and it looks really good, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Yes. Should I do the whole arm? I will. I'm gonna do the whole arm. You know what? You can't stop me. I'm gonna do the whole arm. Like up here, up here, up here, up here. There we go. And then like this. Nope, like this. Yep. God, he looks beefy. He's not that beefy, but he looks beefy. It's fine. We can have a little bit of beef. Like tilt it a little bit and make it go down, kind of. So he's going like, huh? Okay, let me make it so that this goes in between the two. Nope, not like that. Like this, and then tilt it, and then put it down, tilt it, put it down a little bit more. Like that, so it's in between. And now it goes out. It snaps. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, ugly, ugly, terrible. Get it out of here. I don't want to see that ever again. Oh, also I have to. Yeah, let me. Yeah, let me. Okay, I'll work with that in a second. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Maybe. No, that's fine. Let me do the face part. I'm not gonna make the face go backwards and whatever, because it doesn't need to. We don't need to have that go like that. We'll be fine. We'll be fine without it. It's okay. And then, yep, just fill it in. Just fill it in. Yeah. Something I don't usually do also that I'm doing with this one is like in the original character designs, you can see the color of the beard is the same as like the line art. Usually I'll have it slightly different, but I don't know, it makes for a more readable, you know, silhouette. Same with the mouths, but his mouth is going to be white on the inside as well, just so that you can see it better, you know, over the beard. Plus, you know, it makes him look a little bit different from the rest of the guys. That's another thing I'm actually kind of quite proud of with the character designs here. They all got cute little distinct silhouettes. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. You can tell all the guys. Yeah. Also good use of shape language. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that too. I got good shape language on it. You know, rounder, sharper, whatever. Taller. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Okay. It really doesn't need that much easing because it's not that separate, not that different from like the sigh from the original frames, you know, because the only thing that really separates them is the cleanness somehow. Yeah, I mean also the frames are a little bit different in like from distance and all that. Yes. Quinn, do you find Animal Crossing to be annoying? Animal Crossing. That's the game with the towns, right? Yeah, the game with the towns and the guys in the towns. Not particularly. I mean, I see a lot of it, but I don't really find it to be annoying. I've never played it myself. I don't really have a Nintendo Switch console game machine, but I don't know. I mean, it seems interesting, I guess. I can see the appeal, right? It's like Minecraft, right? You kind of open world, do whatever you want, build whatever you want. Terraform, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have something similar to that in like my Minecraft world that I guess I could say main that I work on for the most part, where I just like settled down in a village and trade with the villagers and stuff. And I guess that's like the closest I've ever played to Animal Crossing. I've never played it, but I don't really find it to be particularly annoying. I think some of the art of it is cute, I think. Yes. You know who does really good Animal Crossing art? I mean, they do really good art in general, but Pop Fizzles, that's the username they go by on Tumblr. They might have a Twitter too, but a really good Animal Crossing artist, Minecraft artist, Mario artists. I don't know. What else do they do? Neopets? They're into a lot of different things. Yeah. Yeah, look up Pop Fizzles. Good artist. Really good. Really good, got really good sense of character design and shape language. You know, I 100% recommend their art. They got a pretty decently big following. I mean, it's well deserved though. Like, huge inspiration for line art and stuff. Yeah, Pop Fizzles. I would 100% recommend their art to everyone. Everyone. Also, sorry, random question. Do not apologize. Do not apologize. I love random questions. It's awesome. Keep them coming. Please. Please. It's fine. I'm good. I'm just having fun with this. You know? I don't know. Every time I do stream, though, I feel like a big source of anxiety when it comes to the streams in general, even though I know, you know, usually nothing bad is gonna happen, right? I think it's mainly the fact that I'm afraid I'm gonna say something like that's stupidly controversial or something, which I don't know how that would happen, but I mean, internet kind of unpredictable these days, right? Because I mean, if I don't know any better than to say something that is controversial, they're not gonna accept that, you know? Ignorance isn't acceptable when it comes to saying bad things, I think. Because I heard someone say something along the lines of, if somebody says something that's racist, I think it was racist specifically they were talking about, then we shouldn't have to coddle you. That's what they said. They said, we don't have to baby you, we don't have to coddle you. You should know better already. It's like, well, I don't know a lot of things. There are a lot of things I do not know. I am very young and very small, and my brain is not yet developed. And I mean, I'm not gonna say, like, if I say something that is legitimately bad and foul and I didn't know any better, tell me. But at the same time, I mean, should someone my age really be expected to know something like as delicate as, I don't know, racial prejudice, transphobia, you know, whatever, I don't know. What are the other things? Sexism, I don't know. If I say something sexist, you know, that's not obviously sexist to the layman, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's just stupid for me to say. Maybe just a stupid thing to say. But I don't know. I legitimately do not know. You know, be sure to educate me and whatnot in my ask box. Send me a hateful end and I don't care. No, I would legitimately like to be corrected. I'm not saying this as if I say something bad, do not correct me on it or else I will cry. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, I don't actually know what I'm saying. Yeah, just ignore all of what I just said. I don't think you've ever said anything terrible from what I've seen. Well, that's the thing, you know, there might be something that some people consider to be terrible. Because I saw someone recently claiming that, using the word, freak is ableist because autistic people are, mocked by being called freaks or something. But it's what? What? You know, for some, even, okay, just because there's a specific word used against a specific minority or someone who is a minority, doesn't make that word ableist. Even though I don't have a big nose, I don't know why this dude did this, but he called me Gonzo even though I don't have a big nose or anything. This dude referred to me as Gonzo. He was like, haha, Gonzo, you know, something like that. But that doesn't make the character from the Muppets Gonzo ableist, you know? It's yeah. Sorry, that was weird. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That was fine. You're fine. Thank you. You're fine. Don't worry about it. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's just kind of silly / stupid. I don't know. These people need to get their stuff together. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Maybe if I do the... And then maybe it'll go down a little bit now. How about that? if it goes like this. No, you know what? It doesn't even need to twitch or anything. This is fine. Yeah, I mean, I use that word, and I'm not neurotypical, probably not autistic, but yeah, freak, that is, yes. I mean, I wouldn't, yeah, it's not ableist, I'm just gonna say that, it's not ableist, and anyone who says it is ableist, it's not. It's just not. I don't know what to tell you, it's just not. Rise and fall, and then it goes back down. That's good, that looks, like, actually, that looks good. You know what, I'm gonna... Screw the 26th thing, but how do you feel about autistic people saying the R word? Do whatever you want. I don't care. You're autistic, go ahead and say it. You're not autistic, what am I gonna do about it? You know, I'm not gonna... Nah. I'm gonna save the layers now, actually. Let me, delete. There we go. And then... export layers, come on, and then frames, select folder, yes. And now we wait. Very cool, now we wait. Is it done yet? Come on, is it done yet? Also, something I learned recently about, like, streaming, this is kind of cool. Streaming essentially is like what it's doing to, like, your internet. The reason why it costs so much internet to, not cost, but the reason why it takes so much internet to do is because you're essentially just uploading something for a long period of time, you know, and uploading something is, you know, that takes a lot of internet, so that's something cool. Also, sorry if I'm upsetting today. You're not. Also, would you look at the time? Oh my god. Oh wait, oh my god, it's 6. You know what? I can go a little bit over, just because I'm almost done with this. Let me insert the clips, and then, okay, then we'll end. Let me look for them. So, okay. Does the, okay. So, like, and then here, and then from there to here. Open. And then put them right here. And this part is very kind of annoying. Alright, so watch this. This is a little tedious, but stick with me on this. So what I do to these clips is I right click on them, and then I do group, and then create new, and so now this makes them joined as a group, right? And then you can make them smaller like this, but the thing is, they only get this small. And what I need them to be is less than half of that size. So now I'm gonna have to ungroup them, Control U, and one by one make them that size. And so yeah, it's very annoying, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? I got it. Don't even worry about it. Once I finish this, I'll play it all back, and it won't look like what it's actually gonna look like, because I've been doing the thing where like you don't see the specific frames, like, along with the parts that I didn't animate, you know, just for the sake of, like, consistency and, you know, saving time and whatnot. But yeah, wait, what? Oh, I selected them all. There we go. You're so patient. Been trying to animate, and I always close the program after one frame. Yeah, well, I mean, for this, like, there is, yeah, you just need the right, like, timing to get started in the one thing, and, like, set goals for it specifically. You know, like for instance, when I first did it, my goal was to finish thumbnailing it, right? And, like, setting smaller goals in it, that really helps. Like, because when I finished thumbnailing it, I was like, okay, now I'll take a break, right? And thumbnailing is the easy part. Animating is when it actually gets, like, really hard. But, like, it's really easy when you break it down, you know? Like, finish thumbnailing, then finish the storyboard, right? After you finish the storyboard, then start animating it, you know? Yeah, it's something, but it's okay. Alright, so now that we finish this, we can select all of these and delete. And then we'll select all these too, because we don't need them anymore. And delete these. Wait. Sucks. Okay, we'll leave those there. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. All right, now we'll watch it back with the audio, and you're not gonna see all of what it's gonna look like because again, the frames are cut off and all that. And this is like Zach's finger, by the way. He's scratching his nose. He's scratching his big gross nose. All right. Let's see what it is.
Hobart, have we told the tale of the Best Buy experience we had? Where we lied to that man, that manipulator.
I don't know if we did. So
yeah, it's silly. So this part.
If we did.
Like that's what we just worked on.
If we did.
That's a few seconds. It looks good. This like actually.
If we did.
That looks good. I'm happy with how that looks. But again, like this part, it's blank for so long because he's scratching his nose the whole time. And remember, there's gonna be like some lip sync there too. So don't worry. That's not the. It's not gonna be like going out every. You know, whatever. When I do the line art, I'll insert everything because that's when I'm actually gonna be focused on like the clean part, you know. But this part, I am like,
I don't know if we did.
Like that looks good. Like I'm happy with that.
If we did.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you see that? That's awesome. Look at this.
If we did.
That's so sick. Who did that? I did that. I did that. Who did that? I did that. That was me. I'm the one who did that. Okay. Well, that's the end of that. Yeah, because we've been streaming for 2 hours and 5 minutes. 6 minutes. 2 hours and 6 minutes. So I am going to say goodbye. Yes, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. On the animation stream. Yes, 2 hours, 6 minutes. 6:36 p.m. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, neat stuff. Yes, neat stuff. Thank you. Goodbye, oneyplays. Sorry about today. You don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't do anything. Don't need to apologize. Alright. Goodbye. See you on Thursday. This upcoming Thursday. 4:30. Pollen. Possibly Spooky Size Jump Scares stream. Who knows? Who knows? At this point. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.